We'll restart it.
I gotta go to bed,
It's about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
5:09.
All right.
Here.
It's 4:09 here.
That's some bitch going to get him some. You know. That's why he got a damn daycare over there now. Alright, go ahead and send an invite.
I can't believe 2 back-to-back Patriot players made the damn cover, man.
That's why I'm fixing to buy me a theme off the PlayStation Store, so I ain't gotta look at them 2 years in a row.
Damn, shit. I'm trying to figure if I should be that same team or somebody else. I don't know.
I can only hope.
Gotta believe in me. Shit, man. I don't know to pick.
Alright, we live on YouTube, kid.
You only pick the same team or does it matter?
I don't care who you get.
Oh, shit. Snap.
I don't care who you get.
Ooh.
I want you to bring it though. I want a game.
I try, man. You know I try. Shit.
Oh, them uniforms
I ain't
are
that
sick.
good, man.
What was them blue ones you had?
They wasn't blue. They're yellow.
No, you had something that was blue with black numbers.
Probably an alternate.
The Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay.
They ain't got no weapons either, I don't think.
You got some fast receivers on the outside. You got TJ Yeldon running the ball. Your weakness is your quarterback.
Who's under him?
I don't know. Fournette ain't on here.
He probably was earlier. I bet you they only done that shit, man, for a limited time.
You getting 18, ain't you, kid?
What the hell?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports.
You
Two
don't know
teams
what?
will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead
Don't know
the
either.
offenses on the gridiron today. It's Newton's Panthers going up against Bortles' Jaguars. With that, let's head up the road to
Shit.
Jacksonville, Florida, standing by
Damn, you
our
need a
Brandon
nap.
Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football.
Yeah, you do. College team.
We're talking about
Between the Carolina Panthers.
What's it
and
called? The
Jacksonville
Warriors or something?
Jaguars. This will be taken in at the 1.
They was pretty good a couple years back.
And he will be brought down here
Hit
at
him.
about the 17-yard line.
Hit him high, hit him low. He gets up, hit it again.
Hit him high. You like him uniform Snap or no? They look
Which
stupid.
ones?
Them damn yellow ones.
Yeah, they're alright. Them black
That
ones
damn
with the blue letters was
that
cool.
damn video board, man's huge.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
On first down, Bortles.
Bull.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now look at the starting
That's a new
unit,
video
and
board.
here's
Look how
to
big
you,
that
Mr.
thing is.
Robinson.
Oh, I like that one. Allen Robinson, I love coming out of Penn State. Everyone kept telling me he's not.
It's got to be a
fast
bigger,
enough.
newer
And I
one.
kept pointing to the film and saying yes, but he catches everything. He's definitely a threat.
The 18's gonna be different though, man. They say you got to match up personnel or you'll get murdered.
Here we go now. Green 90.
It's like if they come out 3 wide, you better have a nickel back in there.
Black 58 rail. Black 58. Here we go now. Ace.
Now Bortles on the bootleg.
Oh, that's mine.
Trying to
That's
it's
mine,
intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Bortles was accident-prone last year, led the league with 18 picks and an early pick here.
And you know he spent a lot of time in the offseason working on this, thinking about it. It's not that he's not going to throw any. They just hope that that number gets cut down significantly.
I got the guy from damn Penn State, Pawlinski or whatever his name is right there. It looked like it. He ain't from Penn State?
Yep.
They'll
So.
run. This is Jonathan Stewart. Room here to run. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart, 28 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Play me though, man.
That's where they play the damn Gator Bowl.
Here's Corey Grant now to return. And his guys will get the
That's where they play the damn Gator Bowl at. It's right there in at that stadium.
Offense as they get set here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last
Some teams they got the collar rush, but not all of them.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Them things look like puke yellow, green, puke like, ugh.
Here we go. Green 39. Green
What the fuck is 93 doing back there? Fuck is he, a fucking receiver?
He's your fullback.
They go back to the air here after the INT. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Look, the raw numbers of everything doesn't always tell the tale. Allen Robinson caught 80 passes in 2015.
That coach looks pretty good, realistic-wise.
But the yardage was a big difference, about 500 yards off.
Yards per catch way down, 1,400.
Why in the hell would he be number
last year.
93
The season that
for?
just finished
As a fullback.
883.
The hell?
It's interesting how that worked out.
Explosive plays, always the goal of the NFL. Not enough of them for Allen Robinson in 2016.
What the hell?
They come out here in the eye.
39. Green 39.
I don't know what the fuck he is. He is a fullback. Fuck.
First carry for Chris Ivory. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they need.
Well, why in the hell is that number, but anywho.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
He sits down like Mike Vick does almost. Look how low he sits. You see him? Like he's taking a shit.
Bortles now on first down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And the starting defense here for the Panthers.
It's real easy to talk about Thomas Davis coming back from multiple knee injuries, but he wants his play on the field to be the story.
Putting a little drive together.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Here we go. Black 58.
On second down, here's Bortles. Oh, and the ball comes out on the
he was
hit,
open
but they'll say
again.
it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
It's a tried and true
And how was
formula,
that
and I don't
possible
think
when
it'll
I just
change
max
for as long as we
protected
play
the
football.
pressure?
If someone's
Is
trying
my
to throw
line
the
that
ball
weak?
and you
Apparently.
put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help
Yeah,
your
O-line don't
defense.
do a lot
He's
of blocking
since
on this
being
game
hurried.
anyway.
He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Apparently not.
No, you don't.
I know, right?
Green 90. Green 90.
To throw is Bortles.
I didn't get rid of it that time. I was hitting the button, but
No screens. It doesn't seem to
Well,
me
the
damn
beauty of
screens,
screen
bro.
passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they
I
take
was hitting the
too
button,
long
but
to
he wasn't
develop,
throwing
and
it.
sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the
Pressure, man.
screen
Pressure bust
operates
pipes.
against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
oh,
This is
ankle.
taken at the 18. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The former Giant, Prince Amukamara, on the stop. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets a tone for the offense.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Now Stewart.
We go back and
They'll
forth.
wind up getting
Yeah.
4 down to the 36.
I can beat about any
Telvin
of them
Smith
any
that
given
time
time.
there to make the play. And the starters defensively for
Elizabeth G, I'm
Jacksonville.
playing
And it's a
with the
Jags team that
Panthers.
finished 3-13 last year, but on this side of the football, they've got a solid foundation, don't they?
I thought that their defense kept them in a lot of games in 2016. I thought they played really well. And now they've got a young core of guys. Remember Jalen Ramsey drafted last year. He made the all-rookie team. Yannick Ngakoue, a really promising outside linebacker, one of the best speed rushers in the game. He's going to be back with them. They need Miles Jack to make a jump, the youngster out of UCLA. But I like, all in all, the core of players that they have defensively.
Good luck, I'm telling you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team can have any more confidence in handing him the football.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to
And
complete
that pressure
it.
got in there. I
In
had
the
to
end
get rid
zone,
of
a
it. My
big
first
time
look
drop.
was double teamed. The second look was too, but he got the height advantage. So I
And here
figured
comes
I'd
play
zip
number
it in
6 on this drive.
there. Oh, look. He got
Newton on third down. Completes it to Dixon. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. And Dixon from 17 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Doing the flat be the last one I'd look at. And then that pressure.
Taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On first down, Bortles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Here's Ivory. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Charles Johnson's stock in trade is coming off the edge and getting to the quarterback. But he knows how to make some of those subtle moves inside to help in the run game, and he did it right there.
He's an athlete back in high school. Played football, basketball, track, so he's a mobile guy.
Mobile guy, made a nice play against the run.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. They come out here in the eye. Throwing his Bortles on third down. Looking deep downfield. Into a double team.
Oh, man.
Intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 6 yards to go here on second down.
Oh, bro. Give me a better defense than that. Audible into something. I got an easy touchdown right here.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. On second down, here's Newton. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side.
Can't come out there and leave somebody uncovered.
Talk
Could have hit you with that deep ball.
the tight end
Eventually,
for
it's
the
going deep,
Carolina
uncovered.
Panthers. Third straight year over 1,000 yards in receptions. And guess what? That's the first time that's ever happened in NFL history. 3 straight years by a tight end.
That's really something. Now 31 years of age. They're going to need him next year to turn it around because a very disappointing season.
Not the season anyone expected, least of all the Carolina Panthers. But he's a building block that they can go ahead and get back to form starting in 2017.
Oh, yeah, I'm a Panthers fan. I live in North Carolina.
To drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Well, Ticket's in Illinois, but he is Ohio State. He's a Bengals fan, so his team's in Ohio.
The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean, but in that case, that didn't happen.
He liked Dallas.
Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He got that pressure. 2nd and 18. Let's see what we can do with it. You just need a 3rd and manageable one. This one did no more than that.
Now Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it.
And it won't help them with the contract on this one.
Back to throw, Newton. And he fires one, but incomplete.
No second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
I should have put some backspin on it.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Oh, yeah, that way, like, if it bounces like that close to the end zone, it'll bounce back. And you can go down it on like 3, 4, 5, whatever.
They attack him here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
You got me fucked up, though. I keep running the blitz because these 3 tight end sets, man. 9 times out of 10, that's a run.
Now Bortles on the bootleg. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
If you was to ever get that ball off, probably go the distance.
People think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction.
Ain't got nobody back there.
I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? You got pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Throwing is Bortles. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you got to press X when you catch it.
Every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet,
well, it's not guaranteed,
they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Returnable here from the 38. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
See if we can get a touchdown on the board. 2 minutes here.
They start on the ground. This is Stewart on first. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, but a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
And they only need a little bit here. 3rd down and very short. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the
Thought you was running it. Got me that
How
time.
many times
What up,
we
gamer
see
girl,
it,
bro?
I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
Thought you was fucking
But I
running
always
it.
remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this.
In a double
Good
coverage, and it's
day.
intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
A final shot before
Both
half
snap.
for Bortles. He's going to look deep down the field. And
Still dropped it, snap. I hit X.
Falls down incomplete.
I knocked it out.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
He
2
did
quarters
have it.
down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching
Out of
orders, and
bounds.
we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
No, maybe not.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have
I'm
it
just out
first
here
on
playing some
offense
Madden with my
in the
brother.
third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime
Appreciate
just
you
working
stopping
with
by,
them
though.
on
All three of them.
here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain
my
of
game
12.
back in shape
And
for
it'll be a
18.
Carolina
That's
first.
really what I'm doing. Oh, I like what I see. We got man-to-man on the
First and
outside.
10.
Yes, we do.
And this one complete right
See you
side to
down.
Funchess. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Devin Funchess, 63 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0
Yeah,
to
I'm playing
60
my
real
brother,
fast.
actually.
Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Really, though, Josh, man, I wasn't that good, man.
And
Kid,
it
you
is
ever
now
been in the party
21 to nothing.
when Tech with the kid came through? Yeah, he's the reason I got as good as I did, bro. I used to play him daily, 10, 15 games a day, bro, and he would beat me every time. And I told him, I was like, bro, I'm not going to stop playing you until I beat you.
Gano now,
And I just
following
kept
the
playing him,
touchdown,
man.
gonna kick it
And
away.
the more I played him, the better I got. And I learned more, like, the
That's
stuff that he
fielded in
was
the
hitting
end
me with
zone.
when we first started playing. He
And
wasn't
not a
hitting me with it no more.
particularly good return here as they'll be
And I
forced
told
to
him,
start at the
I done learned a
12-yard
lot
line.
off of playing you,
Now we
man.
take
So,
a
like,
glance at the offense as
this
they
dude,
work
bro,
their
was
way back
insane. The
out
first time I
for
ever
their
played
first
him,
possession
I'd
of
come
the
out in the
second
defense,
half.
kid, and
And
he
now
would
in this
tell me
game, a
what
chance for
defense
the
I was in.
offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
He was like,
Try
oh,
and
that's
get things
man-to-man with,
kick-started for them. And you know
with safety
that
held
they
for that.
discussed how they were
You're
going to get that
blitzing.
done. This is where scripting
I'm
comes
thinking,
into play.
this
a lot
dude
of
How
is
many
times.
plays do you
crazy.
script
And he'd
coming
be
out of
right,
this?
man.
Most
And he
of
would
the
eat
time
it
in the
up
first
like
half, you're scripting 12
it
to
was
16.
nothing.
I think in the second half, you really
And I
scripting
told him,
more
I was
like
like,
8
I'm
to
going to
10.
learn that
Kind of
shit,
a
man. So
starter
now when I
or
come to the
opener,
line, like I just
whatever
told him,
terminology
we got
they use,
man-to-man on the
just
outside.
something to get you off to a quick start.
They're going to
I got
hurry
it.
back to the line
As
now.
soon as I thought it was man-to-man, it was man-to-man.
Now Bortles throwing on second down.
That's
And
mine.
he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they'll
I'm
just
always
simply be
lurking,
looking to
though,
build off
man.
the
You got
confidence
to-
of the last time out where they scored a
You got to
touchdown.
put them
And
balls on the
confidence
money.
is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show
Gotta
it.
get my
Yeah,
I
hoping
gotta
to
get
stay
my
in that
big
groove here this go-around. They'll run the option
Oh, look at him.
left.
Oh, look at him.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner,
Right.
you know I
And
love to
now,
point out when
I mean,
teams
probably not
pretend
right
to do
now. If
something a
he
little
got on
bit
here right
different from the
now,
norm. But when you
we'd
run the ball in the first play of the
be pretty
drive,
even.
that's not a tendency
There wouldn't be no
breaker at all.
blowout.
That's just trying to establish
'Cause I
yourself
ain't played
as
him
you
in a
move
while.
forward.
I know he ain't even played this game in a while. See, like this right here looks like man-to-man on the outside, but he brought it up, and that's Ramsey. So I'm not fucking with Ramsey.
Here's Newton now on second down. And Dixon over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, set back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
When he brought it up
really
to
does,
jam
because
him
your
on the
goal is to
line, I
move the
knew he
quarterback
wasn't going
off
to get
his
his
initial
open.
spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type
And
of
if he
height,
did, it was going
he
to
can
take
stay
longer
in
for it
there.
to
If he's
develop.
willing to take the hits and just
That's when you
fire
hit your
over
check
the
down.
top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it
This looks
normally
like a
does for a
blitz.
quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
Backed off.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Wheels running right
Unable
here.
to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Oh, you good, Brooke?
The play clock's running down.
Oh, there he goes.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gano for the extra point.
You should have never come out here with Jacksonville, man.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field.
I don't stream as much as I'd like to. I really want to get into it. I'm a big 2K head and sports gamer, really. Madden and 2K mostly.
Here after the INT. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played. 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico. Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans.
I'll be on the head every time you see my name, bro. It's
those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the two different stadiums in London,
I got him on Facebook and everything. We've been talking here lately. He's like, man, I can't wait for our first matchup.
The Raiders are coming to town.
Me neither.
That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup.
And see people that he played with every day, man, still couldn't beat him. And he would tell me. And I mean, he would go and tell them, man, Snap getting in my ass here lately. And they'd be like, there ain't no way, man. We put it on the stream, and they'd be like, man, I don't see how you beat me.
Remains put on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle. Maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman.
He's got him in. Complete. An unbelievable play there on 4th and long. 46 yards.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stop them on 3rd down or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And he'll be hit as he releases.
That was a hell of a play on 4th down. I didn't know I was going for it.
We just saw another example
Yeah,
of really good defensive football.
That was a
which led to the
50.
cushion
That was a
that they have
50-50
in this
ball, man.
game.
That's what I'm telling
Got to
you.
him
9
once
times
again,
out of 10, you
knocked
see
him on the ground, forced
the
an
guys that I go
incompletion.
to
They've
is
set
man
the
to
tone.
man.
It's one thing to set the tone,
Because
another to come in here on the
want to throw
road
into.
and set the tone.
I
Second
mean,
down
if you throw in
now
a
after
double
the
coverage, that's
incompletion.
25 and 50. You know what I'm saying? You got a slim chance of catching it.
Bortles
And
again
if
here
you're playing
on second
somebody
and
that
10.
knows what they're
And his
doing,
pass
you
is
pick it.
intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Pro Bowler Luke
That was
Kuechly
just-
that
see,
picks
that was
it.
man to
And they
man,
will
but I
set
had
up
in
shop
that
at their
position.
own 41-yard
That was a
line.
good pass.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because
you gotta throw
I'm sure the
man-to-man
defense will make some
situations.
adjustments.
Keep throwing
but
in
they
double
gotta have
coverage.
great
There was one game, bro, he had me
having
60 to
scored the
nothing
last
at
time
halftime.
out.
I had threw like 7
Following the
interceptions. He
interception,
took like
here's
every one of them back to the house.
And they get to
It was
Newton and
rough.
take him down for
It
the
was rough.
sack.
And he told me then, he was like, man, you keep throwing in double
In there to
coverage.
bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up
That's
a
like
big sack
second.
there is
I'm
that kind
facing
of
second and
yardage.
21 right
Not
now
a great
because I didn't
start.
want to throw in double coverage. I'd rather take a sack than that. I can
On
get some of the
second
yards
down,
back.
here's Newton.
Maybe.
Oh, the ball comes
We're
out
bringing
on
the
the
house
hit,
now.
but they'll say it's
Other than that.
incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw
Yeah,
the
there
ball.
is.
And as he tried to do that, he
You
was
can
hit
lead
and
pass.
forced an
It's not like the
incompletion.
lead passing on Lambo 18 though. The lead passing on 18 is like precision, where you can act like a little ball will pop up in front of wherever, and you control where it goes. And if you throw it straight down the middle to just nobody, that's where it's gonna go. They got it. Yeah, they got it
Now a
going
play
this year.
fake, and it's
With
Newton.
that anyway.
And he
Oh,
takes
yeah,
a
he's
shot
bringing
on
it
the
out, boy.
release as this will
Four
be
people
incomplete.
crushing it.
They were looking to get it to Kelvin
Let's see.
Benjamin there, and that brings up 4th down.
Putting
Keep
pressure on the guy
bringing
throwing
them.
the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Well, that INT right there pissed him off. He blitzed every down.
This will be fielded at the 17.
That was a
51
run back
yards on
right
the
there.
punt
Did you see that?
And out now comes Jacksonville.
I did not
see
Ready
no
run
to
there.
go. Looked like they had something
The whole
going
lane was
last
open.
drive.
I just
Then the
don't
interception happened. Will they
pay
recover?
attention.
Yeah, I don't stream that much, but when Madden 18 goes, I'll be streaming it, you know, a lot. Because I done told everybody that knows me and plays with me that I'll probably stream. When the Madden comes out, I'll stream about every
I thought you
game
were
I
going to
play
say
in
they
it.
need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that
That's
even
nope.
better.
Oh, I
Big
never
on
got over
first
there.
down proves unfruitful. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's second down.
That was an easy
Well, they
pick.
haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here now. In the second half, he's thinking,
Damn.
I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right.
And a
Almost
lot of
looking
that,
for
a lot of the
bailout, isn't
precision
he?
passing on
Can
this
my
one goes with
receiver
the
go up and
quarterback
make a
strength.
big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield?
Like Blake Bortles been
Anything
out of
trying to
breath
get
this whole
going
game.
again, but
Ever
you're
since he
right.
threw that
He
first
definitely
pick,
took a
he's been,
shot.
every time he comes
When
up to the
everything is
line,
in
he's
sync on
puffing and
defense,
puffing.
that means everyone's communicating really well, and
You can watch his
sometimes it's
face.
nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in
You
another
knew that,
spot,
didn't you,
the
Josh,
next
that your
defender
players
may
get
have him.
tired?
And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so
No, I didn't know
difficult to
it.
find an open
Yeah,
area
look
to
at
deliver the
Bortles when he comes
football.
up to the
They've made
line.
it tough on him all game long.
Offense
Watch him.
trying to avoid
You'll
stalling
see his
out.
helmet going up
Facing
and
a
down like
3rd
he's
and
breathing
10.
heavy.
Green 39. Green 39.
I'll be damned.
See it?
Yep.
He's been doing
Snap
that
comes
since
at 1, and
that
it's
first
Bortles.
interception. He ain't been the same.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you.
Should
and
hit
knock the
X
ball
again.
away.
I get so
But the bottom line
confused with that
is,
shit.
that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Brad Nordman now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And they're going to fake it
Ooh,
from
he
deep in
faked
their
it.
own territory.
that's
I didn't know who threw it. I didn't know who was throwing it. I thought the kicker was throwing it. Somebody else was throwing it.
Shop at the 33-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the
himself
field.
out.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
Thought it comes to the kicker. I guess it comes to the up man.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake
this looks
things
like
up?
man-to-man.
You look at what you've called before,
Let's
realize
see
it
what
hasn't
that
worked
safety
so
does.
well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe
That's
try and
his
hit
zone.
something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And this is incomplete.
You can always tell what's man-to-man on his zone because once your receiver beats the corner, if the safety steps in, it's a zone. The safety's gonna pick him up. And you got that window in between him beating the corner and the safety getting there to hit those passes.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he is out of bounds just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when
That's
they're
what I
covered,
watch. Anytime
can
I pass,
uncover
I watch the
themselves
safeties.
downfield and create catches.
Because they're the deepest man back. They're gonna, if they just keep, backpedaling and don't make no
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
gain to get closer to the ball.
Now
And I
in
know they just gonna make sure nothing
a
beats
lot of
them deep.
folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their
So
guys
the
trail
3
big
corners
here
are
to
on the
begin
island.
quarter number
And then
4.
it was the best user. Oh, that's man-to-man all day. You got 8 men in the box, boy. I better get rid of this ball quick because
On
he's bringing
first
the
down,
horns.
Newton.
Good D.
And it's incomplete. Boy,
That
he
must have
doesn't
been
drop
Ramsey.
many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd down following the incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Kelvin Benjamin from 10 yards out. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control.
Oh, yeah, I've been playing the man
There's
a
no
long
doubt in
time.
my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you
He
hear
play
that?
Ultimate Team. I
It's
don't
not
really get
scales,
into
right?
Ultimate
I don't hear
Team.
scales. Do I actually hear a tune?
I always
being
get
warbled?
the,
Like the fat lady's humming.
the
Yeah, she's doing
additions
more
they
than
get
humming.
the
She's
Ultimate
yelling it
Team
out
packs
right
and
now.
all that.
She's
Now I have
full
like
bore.
the 80 other
This
teams
thing
I
is
never use
flat
them.
out finished.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks
I'll play
another
you
one
head-to-head
through
all day,
to
though.
extend the lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
But yeah,
And they will not get a
when I
chance
first
to
started
return
playing
this one
Tap,
as
but
it's through the
I was
end
seeing
zone for a
streaming, and he
touchback.
streamed
The
just
Jaguars
himself,
offense
chilling,
now
playing
heads
music
back
and
onto
whatever.
the field.
And he called himself the Madden Messiah. I went in his stream one day and I was like, Madden Messiah. I was like, you're going to have to show me something. Man, he stole my ass. I said, all right, you the Madden Messiah.
Here we go. Green.
They go back to the air here after the INT. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it pops free. The collision there
I see,
jarred
I
the
see.
ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
Ready. Green 90. Green 90.
Back to the air
4:48
on
in the
2nd
score.
down.
Are we
It's
going to pitch a
Bortles.
shutout?
He's going to try and go deep
Oh,
again.
one-on-one.
That's
See, that's a one-on-one. See what I'm saying? Good play. I should never said nothing about a shutout. And a 50-yard play.
Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
One-on-one. See, that's
And
like
you can't
that's
be,
your
because
receiver
if you
versus
back
my
off after throwing an
corner. And
interception, your whole
Carolina
game plan
corners
goes
in this
right
game
out
are
the
rookies,
window,
bro.
and it makes
I think
things
they're
easier
overall
for
like the
defense.
highest one is
And
like
you and I
a
both
80.
know
every receiver on the game's got to higher than that, especially if they're top 2.
And they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
That's why you see a lot of passes I have to cut off. I have to make them do what they need to do. If I trust the computer to play, I'm going to cause me to be late on it.
Now they've got it 1st and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
5 yards to go for the offense. 1st down and goal from that 5-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards.
You got 4 rushes for 4 yards.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Ready, blue 45, blue 45.
Now Bortles throw pressure.
No screens.
Down he goes. K1 short. In there to get him for a
no
loss
screens.
of 5.
That's the first thing that man has to know how to stop on Madden, bro.
That draws up
The
offensive
screen
plays
can go 98
designed to
yards
lose
before you
yardage.
even know it's been
A running
thrown.
play loses yardage on 1st down. They try and throw it, take a sack on 2nd down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal.
Ready,
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles.
Oh,
That is
we need to catch that
incomplete.
one.
The tight end Julius Thomas, the intended target. Now 4th down.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
20.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Benjamin with it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Oh, maybe not.
Now Newton, a hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Stewart is the lone setback. Newton able to get
come on, Ken.
and he's taken down.
Struck one dude off like
in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
3rd and long, it's Newton.
Oh, I see 3 and raise you 7.
Stride complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward. Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
It's caught right side of turns. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
His ass.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And Robinson with a big catch. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves and sticks. So he makes the grab, and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Throwing now is Bortles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested.
You want to run it back after this one, Josh?
Sometimes that leads to drops.
Do what?
You want to run it back after this one?
The play fake
what does
to
that mean?
Ivory. Now Bortles.
We'll play another one.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I thought he caught that.
Game's look there.
A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Yeah, looks
and
like
brings
you.
up
I
third
figured
down.
you wanted a little redemption.
And he's
find a
certainly
better
not a
team than
guy that drops
Jacksonville.
that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some
got
traffic
Brooke in here
and people,
chilling.
bodies all
Kid in
around
here
him,
chilling.
but he
Shit,
usually
I'll
has
play.
the focus to haul that one in.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Throwing his Bortles on third down.
Oh, really?
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
You really ain't. I don't know.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Green 39.
Now Bortles. Got to have
I'm
this
definitely
one.
hitting out there.
Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Carolina getting set to take the field. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board, but kneel down is usually the right play here.
We'll see what they do
Bortles is
in
faster
this
on 18.
situation.
I was watching him play earlier. Well, I played with him.
They'll run the option left. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing here, Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
All right.
Third down, still
Bring the
14
rush
yards
this time.
left.
You ain't gonna know where the ball is at when they get there.
Now it's Newton.
they wouldn't let me get it off. He was wide open streak.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to
Engage
win.
A, that's
And the
him.
name of the game for the defense is
Bring
pressure on the
everything.
quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
What does that mean?
What? What does what mean?
And with things
Engage
looking pretty
8.
good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense
Engage 8.
out there
8
and
people
go for it
blitz.
here on fourth.
3 people help.
Oh my goodness.
They snap it to Newton.
Oh, get out of my way.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover
My way
on
trying to
down.
avoid the play.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything
Engage
They
A.
got to him again. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,
Good game, bro.
put those points up every week. We'll just keep
I
winning.
tried.
They will
Come down
gratefully
with something
accept
better
them,
than
won't they?
Jacksonville.
It makes
Come
their
on.
job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Oh.
Hell, let him.
I had before, it didn't do no good. He still beat me bad. He still beat me pretty good. I can't remember what the score was.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.
He's even been to
I'm
Cleveland
Brandon
Browns to
Gaudin.
suck
You've
his
been
team
watching
on
the
him and still
NFL
beat me to death
on
with
EA
him.
Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com.
No lie.
With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
One of his friends told him to beat Cleveland. So he did. He still beat me bad. I've been in that same boat ever since I've had it.
$15 for 26. Damn, that's ugly. I did though, man. On ticket one night, I came out there throwing perfect game. I think I was like 19 for 19, like 5 touchdowns.
I could be New England in New England, he would still kill me. He would. Yep.
I ain't that good.
I could be the Cowboys, he'd still beat me.
I am from the clouds. I'm a human. I'm a human now, but I used to be. I used to be your raindrop, word up. I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it. I let it.
Only teams I played good with him against was Green Bay, and I done okay with Oakland the other night, but I still didn't win. I started getting drives on him, and he stopped it real quick.
Yeah, I don't really play head to head. I just play friends, really. I don't play a lot of. I'll show you my record on head to head.
Oh,
If I can even remember how.
I played okay with him against Miami. But I still ain't never beat him. I've only beat him one time, and that was at his house playing 16. I beat him by 1 point.
I'm 3-2, so there you
Yeah,
go.
I ain't gonna
don't
beat him in
play a lot of
17.
that. I play with my friends a lot. I'm a bragging rights kind of dude. I start streaming though. I'll fire up the ranked game head to head for the hell of it. Once I learn like a lot about 18, but it's still football. I still got football knowledge. Go ahead and send that invite. I'll come to New England. I'll come wherever you want me to come to, bro.
I done seen it. We'll try it, but I know it ain't gonna fit in count. I think I got collar rush.
All I gotta do is put that pressure on Brady.
Wow, their collar rush are cool looking, Tyler.
Yeah, they are. A lot better than that damn ugly ass shit Jackson. I'm surprised I had that good a game looking at them ugly ass uniforms the whole time.
What you gonna do, collar rush again?
Shit, since Brooke's been in here chilling in the stream, I'll let her pick my team.
You getting the collar rush uniforms again or no?
You can get whatever.
Well, you gonna get collar rush?
I'll wear all white. Yeah, I'm a Panthers fan.
I am too. If you didn't know that, kid.
Oh, she's the Raiders. She's the Raiders.
I got something funny to tell you. He can beat my ass all day in fucking football, but if you play fucking wrestling with him, I beat his ass.
Yeah, I don't play the wrestling.
He won't play wrestling. He won't play wrestling with me. Yeah, I got 17. He won't play wrestling with me. Nope. We used to when we was kids, and he'd get mad, and I'd beat him, and we'd get in fights. But when we used to play college football, now we had some good games when we played college, man. That shit was fun.
Yeah, I don't play the wrestling.
And you know another reason why Snap beats me? He has custom playbooks on offense and defense.
Yeah,
I don't have
nothing.
one.
That don't mean nothing. That just means that I got a certain set of plays in there.
I know, but they say that's an advantage if you have your own playbooks.
Not really, man. It's still, it don't matter what play I pick. If you stop it, then it ain't doing me no good.
But we had some damn good games when we played college football now.
Yeah, they need to bring college football back, bro.
College football's a lot easier. That shit was fun. We used to play some damn good games. College football.
Boy, I logged in on YouTube on the PlayStation and got an alert on my phone about somebody just logged into your account. Is this you? Like, yep, it's me.
I'm glad they brought the authentic runouts out again like they did with 360 and Madden. What was it, 15 I think it was?
Yeah, that's cool.
Was it Madden 14?
Yeah, college football was the shit, man.
I'm talking about that Madden game they had. It was for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. They had the authentic runouts.
Oh yeah.
Remember? I think it was 15. I like that. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, Frostbite got 18 looking good, man.
Are all these video boards that big, man, or they just upgraded them all?
Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the
Oakland
Raiders
and the New England
Patriots. And he'll probably wish he
I think I played against. I think I played. See, there he is. He's not in the game again. He won't be in the next one either.
Well, conventional football
Double check.
101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light thing.
Yeah,
Green light means
really
go,
good.
red light means stop.
And the way
Looks
they
like you
run
had
and
green
stuff,
on
it
that play.
just looks different.
Now a first carry
I like
for
it.
LeGarrette Blount. And he's going to be stopped.
Tell you
here on his
what,
first
they do
play as
damn
he gets into the
cutbacks and
line
shit
of
on that thing
scrimmage,
like
no
crazy.
more.
Looks real.
I've been watching a lot of
Reggie
YouTube
Nelson,
videos
the
on
free
it, man.
safety,
I saw
in
my
on
first
the
taste of
stop.
Carolina last night. Boy,
As the
them
offensive
suckers look ready
starters
to
pop
win it
up
all.
on your screen, Charles, let me ask you, Chris Hogan, what does he bring to this offense?
A guy that you look at and really don't
I'm serious,
circle in your
man. We
game
finally got
plan.
what we want, kid.
If there's other guys
Height
that
on
you
the
look
outside
at,
and speed on the
then you
inside.
realize this guy can do damage. Finds his way open on almost every snap.
Yeah, our outside receivers, both of them 6'6", 6'5", something like that.
So what will they do
And
on the
hell,
ground
both
through
our
the air?
inside
Let's see,
receivers ran like a
2nd and
4.3 or 4.5 40.
9. Brady to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, man.
Field,
Yes, sir.
but it's incomplete.
I was running out of clock. Had to rush to throw.
3rd down. Time to meet the defensive starters for the Oakland Raiders, and you want to
I
discuss
told you,
one of
man,
their
it don't matter who I
safeties.
play with, I'll still get beat.
Joseph out of West Virginia. Always did a great
Carl
job
Joseph out of West
policing
Virginia.
the
Did you
middle
hear
of the
that?
field. A big
Yep.
hitter
I
knocked the
don't know
ball
what
away,
kind of
but really added
I want
to
you
his
to lay
game
me
his
out with
last
him.
year as a Mountaineer.
Where's
Became
he
a
at?
better
he
cover
ain't even
guy
in right now.
and a better ball hawk before
He
got
is on
injured.
here.
They're really
I
gonna
ain't
love
got
him in
him in.
Oakland.
He starts, Tyler.
Throwing is Brady
Oh,
on
this
3rd
right here, he
down.
ain't starting.
He's going to air one out.
Now that was nice. No,
That's
it
mine.
wasn't either.
Picked
That's
off by
mine,
Sean
Sean
Smith.
Smith.
And they will set up shop at
Hit
their
the- I hit the triangle
46-yard
button.
line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need
Telling
some
you,
plays
man.
from our defense
what
here
they
on the
got
road
on
early.
offense.
They got one.
And don't think they were above
Crabtree,
all
Amari
week
Cooper.
long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that
Damn,
happen,
they're
guys?
slow.
Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Roll
Just a
'em.
yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Who's Jamar
Well,
Sheard?
sometimes we talk running backs, sometimes we talk wide receivers. Walford, the tight end in this unit, very important.
I think it's
Clive
really good
Walford,
linebacker.
a terrific player. Knows how to work the inside portions of the field. but
Dickovich,
also
he
can
retired.
surprise you
He
and
was
get
good
deep.
too. Number 50 right there on the edge.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. They give him 13
See that, right?
yards
Wide
here on the
open.
play and a first
Sometimes I don't know how to
down.
cover him. I get confused.
Carr now on 1st down.
Come on, Nikovich. Oh,
Boy,
snap.
you took that one to the house.
Walford, the intended target. Here's
Roll.
New England defensively last
Could
year.
have, but I wasn't the right. I wasn't the right guy.
Points
That
given
zone
up
messed me
goes.
up. I didn't
Got a
expect
lot
him to
coming
help
back
like
in
that.
2017.
Nikovich. See him?
Let's go back to the Super
Here he
Bowl.
comes.
Trey
Never mind.
Flowers, who was their leading sack guy in 2006.
I got the perfect snap, perfect launch,
He was a
but
monster in the Super Bowl against Atlanta.
That's caught inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Well,
he
we know
about
he's
give up
got
a
the
sack
speed
right there.
where
He
needed
about
the
got
speed
blindsided.
and the hands.
You see that?
Great
He was
catch.
coming from the
And
left.
because of that speed, you have to respect it as
Snap
a
sent,
defender.
but Snap
So you
got
have
it
to
all.
either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's
Shit,
able
man,
to
he
do
fucking
exactly what you
audible
said.
shit too,
Use the
man.
speed to his advantage
Several times.
and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Murray had the 1,000-yard
Oh,
season.
you
He's like, be the Patriots.
You wait till
All
I
right.
get wait till I get Christian McCaffrey in the backfield and can move him around places. It's gonna be hard.
I'll
on
be the
those people.
Patriots, and he'll beat me even worse because he can't stand him.
Combination going forward. I think that's one of the reasons that he dropped from
I'm telling you the
1,000
truth.
to 788 because they had other
Dropped
options. They're able to bring in Washington, Rashard.
He will.
They can
He'll beat me
plays
about
for those guys,
60 to
lot of
nothing this time.
versatility, and really upgrade their offense with an infusion of speed. But Latavius Murray, I think he'll still continue to be the lead guy.
They
out
don't
of
like the
that trio.
Patriots. A lot of people don't. Heck, it's cheap.
6 DBs in the game. To throw his car. And this is
No, that was good D.
incomplete.
That was good.
That was good D by Ryan.
Michael Crabtree there. And
That was, I saved the touchdown right there.
All defenders get
Yeah, you
tired
did.
of hearing about their lack
Do
of
what,
hands
kid?
and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempt to
I know they
touchdown
cheated
pass.
last year. I seen something they done. Everybody's seen that shit. You didn't see that shit on TV?
Vet able to split the uprights. And the
Tom
Raiders
Brady.
jump out to a 3-0
Tom Brady was in the
advantage.
huddle, and the damn play clock was running down, and he done a signal to to somebody, and the damn play clock started all over again. I lie you not. You remember that shit, don't you, Tyler?
I don't know if I do or not.
Yeah, it was all over fucking Facebook.
Now after the
I
made
believe
field
it, though.
goal, here's Sebastian Janikowski
And the
to
damn
kick it away.
And the announcers didn't say a damn thing about it either. Oh!
There you go.
Man, pretty fast.
Let's go and put Carl Joseph in there.
He's already in there, I'm telling you. Starts.
Yeah, he does.
Look that shit up, kid. Tom Brady. It was a football game, and he's in a huddle, and he does some kind of signal, and that play clock was like down to, I don't know, 10 to about 5, maybe 5 or something like that. And there's some bitch he done a signal,
I think it was
and that fucking
15.
play clock, and that play clock started over. Remember that shit? No. Nobody said nothing.
Here come the Patriots again on offense.
I remember it. I was like, what the hell? Because that's a delay of game penalty.
Unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick. 3 touchdowns
He
against
killed
Houston in the
himself.
divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh
Kid, I
Steelers.
almost broke one.
How about James White,
That wasn't good.
4th-round pick out of Wisconsin. Think about who he played behind.
Oh, I gotta tell you something. Since you're on here, you want to hear a funny story?
What's that?
Snap don't like me telling this story because it's funny. Because it ain't funny to him, but it's funny to me. We was playing one time, not too long ago. Well, no, it wasn't this game. It was a different game. I'll never forget it. He threw a long damn pass, and the guy caught it right. And he was playing with the Steelers. I'll never forget it. And 84 caught it, Antonio Brown or whatever. Well, he starts doing celebrations and shit. And Antonio Brown's doing like a celebration, like where he's doing like an airplane or something. Well, I never give up on the play. I got behind him and stripped him of the football. I stripped him of the ball right before he scored a touchdown. He was so mad.
Brady gonna throw.
Oh, come on.
You remember that shit, Snap?
Danny Amendola, the man he was
Yeah, I
trying to
remember
get
that.
it
Damn
to.
it. That shit was funny, I'm telling you. He was like, what the fuck? He was doing an airplane as he was running down the field. He was going to score a touchdown. My guy right behind him and hit him and knocked the damn ball out. And I recovered it.
That ain't never stopped me from celebrating. Let me get an open
That
field.
shit was
I'm
funny,
celebrating to
man.
the house.
That shit was funny.
Oh, good hit.
I don't know how to use a hit. I don't know how to use a hit stick. I think I just did. Right stick up. That's the first time I ever done it.
I don't think they had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one is goes
Remember, you got that guy that's from West Virginia too. He used to play for Seattle.
Yeah, Bruce Irvin.
Yep, he's good.
That Patriot defense.
I told you.
Nothing.
I told you Carl Joseph started, eh? I keep up with my West Virginia players.
I'm going to have to get him a pick 6 for you.
They come out 5 wide.
He's something else, man. I was looking at some of his hits the other night. Montana was here. He was knocking some fucking people out, I'm telling you. Remember that hit where he hit that guy from Oklahoma? You ever seen that one before? That was unreal.
The defense accomplished its goal.
On play action, now Carr. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it brings up 4th down.
I know the initial focus was on how
Snap, do you remember that?
Downfield, but how about the coverage on
He hit the guy from Oklahoma so hard he knocked him plumb off in the damn sideline. I don't know why he's not a quarterback, their punter. He looks like a quarterback to me. Mark A. King, whatever his name is.
Spin on that one right there, kid, and you see it. You'll see how it bounces in the end zone.
New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL.
I don't know how you put
New
back
England
spin
has
on
kind of
that.
transcended that
Just
parity,
press
and they've
L1
done it
on the
with
pump.
guys that you don't normally
Set
think
like
of as
normal or
household
high
names.
or back
Parts
spin.
keep changing for New England.
Damn
That's
it.
the
See there?
amazing
There's a hole
part
right
of
there, and I
offense,
miss it every
right?
time.
Offensive
Damn
linemen
it,
change,
Josh.
Receivers change, running backs change. We know the one
Did you not see
constant
that
is
hole
Tom
right there,
Brady.
kid?
And
I
that's a
did.
huge deal for
And I
them.
fucking
But to
missed
be
it.
able to do it in what you
See,
call
that's
the
why
parity
on
times, and
Madden,
you're
if you don't hit the
exactly right,
hole, you're
everyone's supposed
fucked.
to be pretty equal. New
He won't hit
England
it
still
himself. You got to make
top
him
10
hit it.
offense
Gotta play
year
on
in
all
and year
Madden,
out.
man.
In
Them other game
2016,
modes
they were
give up
number
too much
4,
bullshit.
and that helped them with the number 1 ranked
That's what makes it
defense as
harder,
well.
too.
Yeah, you gotta. It's about the user on all Madden. Hell, Pro and all that shit. The computer does everything.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Screen pass to Blunt.
That was a nice catch.
Oh,
He's gone.
To tackle. Now he's got some space. He's
Oh,
still
my
on his
Lord.
feet.
Look at this shit.
Garrett Blunt.
Wow.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. LeGarrette
That's why I
Blunt,
pride myself on
78
stopping the
yards.
screen.
And the Patriots have taken the lead.
That's why you gotta
Well,
stop
he's
the
used to
screen.
running it that distance. Here he had to catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him
But you know what was cool about that play?
for a touchdown.
He just barely got the ball off, and he barely caught the ball.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
I can't believe I got away from him. I thought that last guy was going to get me for sure. I don't know how I kept him upright.
Now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Love to love.
I tried to just hit him.
That'll
I
be
went up
taken
and
in
just
the end
pressed
zone.
X. I didn't really put nothing on the hit.
So out come the Raiders.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I didn't want a chance in breaking it, but he still broke it. Like damn LeGarrette Blunt.
He ain't there no more, is he?
He went to Philly.
I still think he was down at the 1 yard line in the Super Bowl. Don't you, kid?
Carr now on first
Yep.
down. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree.
I still think he was down on the 1 yard line.
Crabtree just finished his 8th NFL season. Of course, the first 6 in San Fran, last 2 with the Raiders. Barely topped the 1,000-yard mark.
Why in the hell did they?
1,003
I mean,
this season.
Atlanta
It's been
was
interesting to watch
shit,
his
man.
career
Beating the
Michael
shit out of
Crabtree.
him.
Remember when he came out of college, came out of Texas Tech, he was seen as a pure number 1 receiver.
There's Donald Penn, Tyler. See him, 72. And they still ain't paid him yet.
As the number 2 guy in Oakland, and I think that's been
Oh, I was
great
going to tell you
for him.
something.
Taking the pressure off
Kid.
of Amari Cooper and making plays himself.
You keep up with wrestling?
Again,
SummerSlam
it's
Sunday.
Stays on his feet, and he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Do you like
And
it?
the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the
Do
point
you?
of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Oh, yeah.
Now a
I
play
love my
fake,
wrestling
Carr.
now. Always have.
And that's complete to
Good play,
Wolford.
Snap.
And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
Oh, I can name a lot of
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it?
I've watched
How about
that shit
play
since the
action there,
80s.
Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
I met a bunch of them, too. My favorite's John Cena. Like, John Cena, Undertaker, and Triple H, and I like Rollins and Dean.
On first down, Carr over the
I like the Hardy Boys, and there he goes.
all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, 35 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong,
Janikowski,
that was
right,
just a
Tyler?
simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's
Yeah,
nothing
left hand.
Sebastian Janikowski. Oh,
wow.
wow.
player. When I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear
Is that his name?
from the
Janikowski?
receivers, that meant fly route, go.
What a name, right?
That was the 9, and he just kept going
Imagine
all
trying
the
to
way
spell
It looks
that
like a
in
little-
first grade.
touchdown.
Now Janikowski following the
That's
score.
right.
He'll boot this one away.
Lewis.
This will be fielded on the back
Oh
line of the end
Lord,
zone.
he's got some balls. He's taking it out. 6
And
yards
not
deep
a
in the
good
end zone.
return here. He is brought
right.
down at the
Tom Brady
7-yard
went to really
line.
work
Now
this
the
time.
Patriot offense set to take over again. Last time they were out,
Watch
they
the screen,
scored.
man. Watch
Still
the
trailing
screen.
here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because
Garley ain't that fast, though,
they're
is he?
not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going.
Oh, he got me.
That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end zone.
He got
so
me.
they bring pressure from the corner, and the corner blitz pays off.
When you make it look like man-to-man coverage and then bring the corner.
Told you
off the
he
corner,
would
big
come
plays
back
often result,
worse.
And it sure did on that one.
He'll return it from the 6. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Come on, man. Sebastian Janikowski.
They go play action here on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's
Ooh,
complete.
get off me.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Damn,
So many
hit
times
you.
you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have
Yeah,
a chance to make
SummerSlam
people miss an
gonna
open
be
field.
pretty good, man. But I see Brock Lesnar still
That's
winning the
type of play that'll
championship.
Fire up a defense, hold them to 1 yard on a first down run.
You think so?
Interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll
Braun
abandon it now after
Strowman.
gaining
There's
only
Donald
one on that
Piantar.
run.
You see him?
Yep.
They still ain't paid him, have they?
On second
yeah.
down, here's Carr. And
I
the
knew
hit
he was
jarred
dropping that.
loose. It's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
Yep. Possibility. I'm still not happy about Undertaker getting beat by him. That bull
Yeah, they want to get themselves
baloney.
in position to score in this
Baloney.
last shot before the clock hits.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Yeah, I thought for sure. They say he's finished, but I don't know.
Nobody open.
Take a repeat of
Had
his
to go all the way
first.
down there to get somebody open.
He's a damn good punter,
No shit, man.
that King guy.
That's like half a meter.
The dive
Hey,
on
that should be a
success.
flag.
Big fella
That's my
can't
ball.
pick
It come
it
back and
up.
touched it.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Ah,
The
leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline
Oh,
is,
shit.
guys,
What
give us
happened?
an
It came back and
opportunity.
touched you.
Protect the passer, create
Became a
space for
live
our
ball.
runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys.
Wow.
One man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this
Ooh.
drive. Now the
Yeah,
pressure
like that,
gets
I
there,
see.
and he goes down. Just inside
Wow.
the 20 at the 19.
Kid's like,
That
wow.
was point counterpoint, wasn't it?
What the
They decided to
fuck,
throw
man?
for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense
Damn.
counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Carr to throw on second down. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Seth Roberts from 17 yards out. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
I told you,
And this
didn't
one
I?
gives his guys a 12-point lead.
But that was bullshit what just happened right there.
That's a live ball, man. That's just like if
Fuck,
it never.
I wish I'd never touched it.
Janikowski
That's
I ain't never
if it
touched the
lands on
damn
your head,
thing.
you don't catch it. It's live.
Fuck. Amendola. Fuck. Run it out.
Now the
That's why when
Patriots
it
offense, they
punt
work
like
their way
that,
back
it
out onto the
bounces and
field.
comes back.
And
You got to
last
get the
time
hell
they
out the
surrendered
way.
the safety, we know they don't want to
If
do
they would
that
have just
again.
let me down it right
That is just
wherever,
one
and
of
it
those
would still been a
oddities in
touchdown.
scoring
Because
that we
it was
get,
an
and
end
it's
zone.
just so strange to see that go
touch
on
the
the
boot,
board,
it came
and
a
then you
lot
got to
back.
make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's
Oh,
intercepted.
And see, that's what I don't understand, man. My guy's wide open and he gets that's something I don't understand.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
Like, I don't understand how my man's wide open and I throw it to him. He don't get it. That confuses me.
On first down, Murray. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard
He ain't giving up no
line.
rushing
2
yards,
yards
that's
on the
for sure.
carry there. It'll be second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now Carr throwing on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Ebner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
And you see what happens.
That's a big decision here.
Motherfuckers, just as soon as you throw it, man, I don't understand it. It's just like they're there.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he
Play
actually
action,
hauled it
man.
in.
Don't fuck with him at all. Hardly ever, I'm telling you.
They come out here in the eye.
Shit.
Now a toss play to Blunt.
Ooh, there you go. Fumble.
And the
He
Raiders
was.
pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return
Do
for
what?
6 and a Raider touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune
Every time,
to the
yeah.
fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for
Unreal,
themselves.
man.
Oh, come
And
on,
this is
Booth.
one
Y'all
of
keep
those
your
bang,
asses
bang
out of
plays,
that.
Charles.
Oh.
Did the knee hit first, or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first.
There's
If the
another-
knee hit
see,
the
they even
ground,
cheating on
then they will
Madden.
keep possession.
So the offense able to recover the fumble, but it's third down now. They slot Gronkowski outright. So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither
See, man,
can get
I
it.
mean,
And it brings up fourth down.
Fucking
One thing I know from
damn it.
experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand.
It's taken to the 26. Nice job bringing
9
that one
times out
back.
of 10, I'd
14
take one
on the
man to
return.
wherever I think
And
he's going to
possession
throw
will
it.
change here with very little time remaining until halftime.
Just watch
And
the
now
watch
here
the
come
dude that I got the
Raiders.
blue on.
And with time
Watch, I'll
quickly
go with the
fading
deepest
here in
man
the
9 times
second
out of
quarter,
10.
not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
Oh, you
we'll
gotta give me
find
something
out
better than
just
that,
how
bro.
much they
That's a
trust
touchdown.
their guys in this
Still a
situation
touchdown.
if they
Better get
decide
that
to take a
linebacker off
shot.
of him. Call timeout.
Now
not
whistles
even
come
fair.
in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
There you
Murray
go.
Malone set back. They go back to the air here after the INT. Caught left side to
fuck.
Crabtree. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Michael Crabtree in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play.
Yeah, I caught the timeout. Didn't you see what he had out there? I had to do it across the middle with nobody checking
This
it.
will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So the Patriots coming out now. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about in the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
The final shot before half for Brady.
See, they drop it every time. You see that, right? Every time.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, Charles and I.
But like if you play on All Pro or whatever, you throw it, the man will catch it himself. He'll run the route himself.
That's what
all
I'm
that
saying.
shit.
You play on all Madden, it's up to the user. It'll only make you better, bro. It'll only make you better, trust me.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, my Lord, this dude is stupid slow.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive.
You too, bud. Nice to meet you.
Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly
what is your name on there, kid? What?
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Alrighty.
Go to the party and see him
A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
If you're running out route, it's likely
bud.
you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot drag.
You too, bud. Good talking to you.
Making sure it was a catch.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Crabtree with it over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Here's Carr. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type
What's his name? Marquette King? Marquette King?
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot
I don't know why he's not a damn quarterback or a receiver.
Up in this one, to finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they?
Set the tone my ass. Y'all crazy.
Was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go down.
See, I think he's supposed to hit his hole. Are you supposed to make him hit the hole? See, I get confused.
But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. Brady going to try and throw on third down.
Oh, man.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall in.
You see that shit?
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
The pizza I ever seen, Snap. Telling you.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down now with Brady.
Oh, man. What happened that time?
So certainly an interesting call there to go for.
Overrushed the throw.
With the football now in excellent field position. The Raiders offense now.
I rushed that throw, man. That was man-to-man or one-on-one or whatever you want to call
See
it.
if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Throw on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's third down.
Well, the great coach said football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Throwing his car on third down, and he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And Janikowski bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
Now after the made field goal, here's Sebastian Janikowski to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Oh, well, you mind if we go off topic for a second?
No, let's go.
I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to
That was 42. Did you see him?
Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they had been perennials. How about Denver? Denver last year, they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they can get solidified there and ride that strong
He about to take it again, Snap?
into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis.
If he went out of bounds?
Squander Andrew Luck. One of the better young quarterbacks in the game. They've got to get back to the playoffs. And Buffalo, brand new head coach, brand new people running the ball club. Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively they can be awfully strong.
Now Brady sets up the screen.
Oh, man. I could have got to the outside. I could have got the first.
Bring up fourth down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're
But I fucking had a block, man.
Those get red. Well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
Thought they had the best line on the damn game. Shit.
Deciphered it and finished the play off.
Ain't that damn good?
They do go for it. It's Brady going underneath to Blunt. And
He's a yard short.
The 25 at the 24-yard line.
No, he got it. Nope, he didn't get it.
And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
It looked like he had it, but he didn't.
With very good field position.
Oh, boy.
On first down, Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Patriot, Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out come the Patriots. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before
It was close, but not close enough.
Sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points?
Oh, my God.
And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's...
Is he really that good to break tackles like that?
The teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Rob Gronkowski, there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Gronkowski, 65 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's
really?
face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs.
Oh,
they just put
he's in the back of the end zone. You see that?
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think
how do you throw the ball up above people's heads, man? Throw it harder or something?
Someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But
what do you mean lob it?
On a two-point conversion,
when I throw it, I just hit the button. Is that a bullet pass or what? I forget what they are.
If you tap it as a lob, if you hold it as a bullet. If you press L2, he'll throw it low. If you press L1, or if you hold L2, he'll throw it low. And if you hold L1, he'll throw it high.
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
I just tap it. That's all I've ever done.
Maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They go with Murray again. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Back now in Foxborough. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Design run for their wideout. Stiff on
oh, man, we run it.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Throwing now is Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Seth Roberts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Danny Amendola on the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
I was looking at the string.
Blunt, the lone running back. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, D.J. Hayden.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
All right, here we go.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And It's incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
One receiver to the left is Cooper. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Brought in by Walford, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Clive Walford taking it in. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sean Smith. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Carr. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Tighten up. Pull together.
They come out here in the eye. They'll turn to the power game at Olawale. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a 1st down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
All right, here we go.
From the gun, it's Carr. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
A little bit. You?
Yeah, I'll probably lay it down.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And last year that would have been a net
play
gain
some
of
this
5 on the
afternoon or
return.
something.
This year he stopped where he would have been if
When
he
we
had
wait back-
taken a
when we
knee,
wait
and
back
that's at
up.
the 25. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. A little risky there when you roll out of the pocket right like you did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific.
What time you want to get back on?
Better execution and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football,
No, it was 7 o'clock.
a nice play for lost yardage.
He's going to let it fly. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to
Got him off guard, but he still didn't catch the ball.
It didn't go in the other
Still
direction.
shit.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
He was
So trailing here in the
wide.
last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Brady got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So out come the Raiders. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one.
He's still in the bed.
That was 2nd down run for Murray.
Everybody's still in the bed.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Well, they could just run this clock out.
I talked to Mikey today, but he didn't tell me nothing about that mad situation.
Here's McGloin.
He didn't even
And
look
the
back for the
gamble
ball.
fails.
Wow.
It's incomplete. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now
Michael got to go out of
during
bounds.
the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety
I still can't believe I run that damn screen like
they're a
that.
big part of the
That
passing
shocked the
offense.
shit out of
Quit
me.
acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Screen pass to Blunt. And they'll blow that one up.
But you see
back
that?
at the
If you get by
16-yard
one
line.
guy,
They'll
you
wind
can
up
break it. You know it?
losing 3. And now it's third down.
That's why you see
I
me
could have broke it right
juking
there. I
and
only had one
spinning
guy
and
in front of me.
That's why you see me juking and spinning and stuff.
A big offensive explosion helped
Do what?
leading them
I'm
to
gonna be
victory.
hell of a
The
captain,
defensive
but
guys,
that
they're just
first
saying,
cut,
hey, put those points
I'm
up
gonna
every
be
week.
killing
We'll just
people.
keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring
Good game,
that
bro.
many points. Allows
Yeah.
them to play
Yeah.
a totally
Scored
different
29
style
points
and a
in the
different
second quarter.
flow.
And it was 3-0, and I put 27 up. Only 29 up.
Oh, gosh. I got that play, too, with what's his name? There's that run. That was good, oh, that screenplay. That was cool.
Good games, bro.
Oh.
Good games.
On my back. I try. Ugh.
About to cut the stream, and thanks for everybody that came through. We'll be streaming heavy when 18 drops. Hit the sub, and thank you for tuning in.